Today I'm going to show you something very cool. So what I'm going to do is there is a ServiceNow Dev Program, and it has a repository code snippets. This code snippets contains a lot of uh, scripts. And like for example, business rule, if you go into business rule, there are so many business rule scripts like close parent RITM when SC task is closed. So you see this business rule, it's after all those things, and also it provides the script as well. Okay, now in one of my uh, YouTube video, I got a feedback that why not create an agent which can directly add, update a existing business rule or create a business rule or any other type of script based on this GitHub repository. And I thought, okay, this is amazing. So I created it. Now to create this, what I use, the main core functionality, core concept that I've used is model context protocol. And if you don't know about model context protocol and you want to go into deep about model context protocol, then I would recommend to go through this model context protocol.io. This is a very, this is amazing blog post. And if you want to see that, I'm not going to go into details how I connected it with Claude Desktop because I have already created a video. So how to connect Claude or Windsurf. Windsurf is an IDE, so VS Code or any other IDE that you are using to ServiceNow MCP. And this is the ServiceNow MCP that I have created. And it is a very simple script, just one page. Others are client. Again, you will know more in details if you'll watch this video. Okay, so let's just go into like demo part. So the demo part, first thing is you have to make sure that your server is up and running. And as you can see over here, my server is up and running and it is listening. So now the second part is let's just open Claude Desktop. And in also Claude Desktop, suppose I want to, so here you see. So first thing is how to connect the to Cloud Desktop is, again, you will see over there. But just to make sure that you have it connected, you can open Cloud Desktop config.json. This is a file which contains the name of the MCP servers which are connected to your MCP to your Cloud. And here you will be able to see that yeah, it is connected. So and from here also you can check it over here. Let's just see if the So ServiceNow scripting is the tool that I've connected, and here you see create business role, list business role. All the tools related to scripts are available over here. Okay. Now, first thing is now the second part. So this was how to connect to ServiceNow MCP. So this is the first part. Second part is you also need this agent to have the visibility in the GitHub. Otherwise, you have to copy and paste from the GitHub, which is again not very ideal, right? So what Claude already gives is, if you'll see, add from GitHub. So it is already there. If you don't have it, you can click on add integrations, and there are multiple integrations available. You can click on connect to connect it to that. So GitHub, I've already connected. Once you have already connected, let's just go back and click on add from GitHub. So you will get the option. Now here you can choose any paste the any public URL, or if you have connected, you can paste your own URL. So for now, let me do this again. So this is the URL. Let's go back to Claude and add it and press enter. So here you see all the code snippets are available here. This will add a lot of image, and as you can see, remove files that stay within the limit. So what we want is, suppose you want to talk about only business rule. Again, this is too much. So let's check Suppose I want to add, you can add many, but if I want to say that copy attachment incident to a case, I think this is a good one. But I want to close parent. Yes. Okay. So let's just add this. Close parent RITM when the SC task is closed. That means that business rule will be on SC task table. And now, if I'll say, can you create this business rule in the uh, ServiceNow instance for, let's just say this much. We'll say, and it is going to read the document and also the business rule. You don't have to worry about any of those. And as you can see, so it is working on it. I'll create the business role in ServiceNow incident. So create a business role. When after update is true, add filter condition as state. And here you see, I have not mentioned where to create this, but it understood that it is has to be an SC task, and here is the ID. So when after active is yes, and this is ID. And what it does, triggers on SC task updates after the changes are saved. When SC task is closed, it checks if there are any other SC tasks for the same IRTM. If no, active SC exist, it automatically closes the parent IRTM, which is amazing. Let's just see if it is already there or not, or it's just hallucinated. Okay, let's go to the incident. I think this is here. So let's just business rule. And it's kind of slow, but sometimes service is slow. What we can do about it. Okay, so let's just see. Close parent IRTM when SC task is closed. It's already there. And here it has added the conditions, and it is gliding, and it seems pretty cool. And but now, two things that I want to highlight. First thing, this is pretty cool. Let's just update it, because I see that there's a lot of comment and I don't want it to have like a update. But yeah, that will require let's so let's just do something like can you make sure that can you remove the comments? Can you remove the comments from the business rule? Because I don't want like so much of comments, so I'll just say this. And here, as you can see, it asked me. So earlier it did ask me because I have clicked on always allow, but now it asked me that it wants to do this. And here, perfect, I have updated the script, and as you can see over here, yeah, there is no more comments. So which is pretty cool, means I can do even more. Last time what I did was I created another business rule, which was auto calculate the due date based on priority. And because it was based on priority, what I asked is, can you update it to make it based on impact as well? And as you can see, it provided the whole. Let me just show you over here. So Let's just load. And here, can you create a business rule in incident table in which due date is updated based on priority, and it created the business rule. Then I can you update the business rule with one more property, which is impact of the incident. I want to update the due date based on impact and priority. And as you can see, it updated the business rule, and it provided a very nice looking like a matrix on the basis of which the due date will be updated, which is pretty cool. Now, the thing is, I would not 100% rely on this thing. Why? Um, Means working with LLM is great, but relying 100% on it is not great. First thing that I want to highlight was it did say that when you want to run it, but because I have not provided those fields, but there are still things like it has not selected which one, right? Which insert, update, or delete. Second thing is the filter conditions. Suppose you want to run it on a custom field, and Anthropic or Claude has an idea about the existing out of box fields because those were in the documentation. Custom fields, which are in your instance, is not in the documentation. So even if I give that option that you can update the filter, still it will not be able to add the filter conditions for your custom fields. So you still have to go and supervise what it has done. Okay, so this and means not only business rule, it can create a script includes, it can create client scripts as well. I have not created any script include yet. Let's just see live how it works. I think there are script include codes as well. Let's just see if there are a lot of them. I'm going to add more tools in it so that we can create all these, but let's just click on this glide date. Okay, so I want to create this script include. Let's just say, can you create uh, create a script include for the date utils function, and also add a function which can handle um, daylight saving in the daylight saving time changes of US, because many times daylight saving changes the time, and if you have like various scripts running and the times are not changing, those may affect those jobs or schedule jobs. So let's just see what it does. Okay, so it is writing the whole script, and I don't think I have to tell you, Claude is the best code model. So, so it has created get now time, get now date, get now date time, get date time before boolean, get date time before now. Okay, so this is very comprehensive. Add date amount, add time amount, and convert US daylight saving time. I'm pretty sure that is not there in the script, and it is adding a new function for this. So let's just perfect. Updated client date time utils script include with all the original plus three new functions specially designed to handle US daylight saving. New DST function, get US daylight saving info, and convert US daylight saving time, check DST transition. And here, this is what I was going to ask next, that how can I use it? And it has already provided this. So can you create client script in the change table to check if the daylight saving is on or not on load, and give response as an alert. Okay, so we will check even that how it is going to means, see, I'm 90% sure that it will get it, but I'm 10% not sure. So let's just see how it works. Okay, it even added an emoji. Let's see how it's going to okay, allow once. So this is a client script that it has created. Okay, okay. Emoji friendly. That is cool. That is cool. Winters, and this is the response that you'll receive in different times. So let's just open a change request and let's see what happens. What do you think that it will work or not? If you would have been live, I would have put at Visa over it. Okay, so the time. I'm not sure if it created for all or only for like certain type of change. Okay, unable to determine the daylight saving status. Well, yeah, I mean, like sometimes there are different scripts that comes into picture, and some of them work, some of them not. So we can't say. But the best thing is, it added error handling. So as you can see, there's a fallback which is available. Yeah, error passing, unable to determine the data. Please contact us administrator. See, and this is what I was actually talking about. Even if we are not able to get the you know I would say like perfect response in the first attempt, we still get like really good code and like something to work on. It's always easier if you have something to work on. So let's just, yeah, sorry about that. And as you can see, it has provided all this credentials. Okay, yeah, means obviously it was okay, so I get it. It was not glide ajax enabled uh, because I have not given all those options to make it glide ajax enabled. So that was on me. I think it will work. It's just it has to be updated properly. But that's the thing. So hope you like the demo, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I am going to add more tools to it so that you can not only add script includes, but or business rule or client scripts, but you can add like UI actions, widgets, whatever is possible to do in like few turns. I don't want to have like all the things gets created from here, or because if I'll add like lot of tools over here, then that also comes into context. So the context of the LLM, and that takes up a lot of your um, like space to talk to it. So that is also not ideal. But I hope this demo was beneficial. And if you think it is beneficial, please provide your feedbacks in the comments so that I can work on it and share more better videos. Thank you.